Welcome to Play Roanoke's virtual paint party. My name is Lauren, and I'm going to help you create your very own panda bear painting as a way to celebrate Earth Day. Before we get started, let's take a look at our supplies and our color palette. I am going to be using an 11 by 14 canvas, but you can use any size. If you don't have a canvas, you can easily use paper, wood, or another surface. Throughout the painting, I will be using two different size paintbrushes, the smaller brush for the panda's body and the details, and the larger brush for the background. There are four main colors for this painting. For the panda, we will use black and white. For the background, we will need green and yellow. I have created a fifth color for the bamboo by mixing 1 part green and 2 parts yellow. Now let's get started. If you would prefer, you can freehand your panda. However, I have created a downloadable template for you to use if you would like to. Just print out the template and lightly trace it onto your canvas using a pencil. You can easily adjust the size depending on the measurements of your canvas. First, we are going to outline the shape of our panda using our smaller brush. Use the white paint to create the shape of the panda's head. Because we don't want our black and white paint to mix, we will fill in the white shapes at the very end once the black has had a bit of time to dry. Now we will use the black paint and fill in the panda's body. When doing this, it's a good idea to work from the top to the bottom so you don't accidentally smear your black paint. You may notice that I got a bit of black on the side of the canvas. If this happens to you, no need to worry. Just give it a little time to dry while you work on another area. It can easily be covered up with another color. Once the black areas of the panda are filled in, let's move on to the background. Remember, we are going to let the black paint dry for a little while before we use the white paint for the details. I'm going to use my larger brush for the background. Start by using your yellow paint to create a horizon line. Then fill in the ground area with yellow. You may find it easier to outline your panda in yellow using the smaller brush and then switch to the larger brush for the bigger areas. Next, use the green to create the background for the bamboo forest. I have chosen to use the darker green for the background. Again, feel free to use your smaller brush to outline the panda if you think it may be easier. Fill in the green across the remaining canvas. To create the bamboo, use your smaller brush to create lines with the lighter green color. Once you have painted the bamboo shoots, it's time to add the leaves. To create the leaf shape, turn your smaller paintbrush on its side and use it like you would a stamp. Dip it into your paint and then push it onto your canvas. To create a more natural look, be sure you add your leaves randomly throughout the bamboo shoots. Once the bamboo is complete, you can use the white paint to fill in the panda's head and final details. The very last step is to use the black paint to give your panda a smile. Thanks for joining us.